Hello. Hope you are doing well. Give me a second here. I want to see how long ago was my last stream. Let's see. 8 days ago. All right, but I do want to finish Genealogy this month. That is my intention. I kind of slowed down the pace of the streams a little bit because I was getting a little bit burnt out. Which is kind of ridiculous, but it was like back-to-back days of 4+ hour streams. Yeah, it's kind of pathetic, but you know, I'm just here to do this for fun. And if it doesn't feel right, then I don't want to do it. Anyway, just give me 1 second here to get everything all set up. We're starting Generation 2 today. That's exciting. This is further than I get during most of my playthroughs. Before I inevitably get annoyed with the tedium of the game. As much as I do love it, I would say this is a... There are very tedious sections of the game. Especially when there are like a bunch of forest tiles and whatnot, where progressing is particularly difficult. Not even difficult, just takes forever. But whatever. We're here now. And I'm ready to go. Let's do it. Just putting my phone over here. All right. "17 years have passed. Damn. Man did not age particularly well. Just got a lot of wrinkles and stuff. He looks a little emaciated too. Alright. So, we're jumping back to Isaac. Back to Isaac? I don't think we've been to Isaac yet. I think that's supposed to be Lex's brother? Don't even think of underestimating them. They still have Oife and Shannon. Right. That guy needs some eggs, bacon, grits, and maybe some sausage. Alright. I'm so excited to test out my new units. The units that I spent all of Generation 1 planning for. Here we go, Tirnanog. Is that Skahak? Here he is. Yeah, here he is. We have a problem, Lord Seliph. Looks like the Empire's finally caught on to our whereabouts. Oh yeah, they call him Ulster in this translation. You gotta be kidding. Prince Shannon's still off trying to find the Yeed Shrine, and Oife and the others aren't back yet. It's just us two against an entire army. Surely you can't think this will end well. I don't care. You can sit here and be as scared witless as you want, but I'm not letting a chance like this pass. I love Larse. Everybody from Isaac is just the best. They're such fun units to use. Alright. Here we go. Oh man, let me look at their... Okay, so he's just got an Iron Blade, because I didn't have Lex pass him down any weapons. But Larce's got the Brave Sword and the Skill Ring. Seliph's got this crazy setup. This silver sword is basically guaranteed to crit at this point. He's got a bunch of stat boosting rings, even a bit of 1-2 range action if he needs it. He starts with a slim sword? That's interesting. And then we've got Lana. She's got all of Edane's broken staves. I'll have to repair those at some point. I think these are like warp staffs. I think one of these is warp and one of them is, oh man, maybe restore? Man, it's been a minute. All right. Let's just get everybody moved up. Seliph should be fine. He might actually be the bulkiest unit I have right now. Yeah, he is. Just make sure Lana's not in attacking range. She can't defend herself, really. I think Generation 2 will probably go by a decent bit faster just because my units will be so much more powerful compared to the general enemy quality. Alright, where's... okay, I want to recruit this guy. And then I think Julia will end up getting Nosferatu. There's also this guy who... So... I have to talk to either Johan or Johalva with Larse because they both have, they're brothers and they both have a crush on her, which means that she can like persuade them to join our side. But then the other one is pretty much locked out of being recruited. Have I played before? Yeah, I've played all the way through this game a couple times. I usually stop in my casual playthroughs before the end of Gen 1. So I'm more familiar with that generation, but this one seems like it'll be pretty straightforward. I've already paired up all my units the way that I wanted to and everything, so... I just want to see so many Astra procs. Nice job. Yeah, he's not gonna be as explosive as Larse. Just because of his his inventory is not as great as hers. All right. Grok, what's an astrofrock? That's not even what I said. Okay. Well, Astra is a skill. Oh my god, look at all these skills. And Paragon too. So Astra may strike foes 5 successive times, and a proc. I tried to look this up recently because the word proc. I don't even know if it's like if it's a real term in the dictionary, but it essentially means the activation of a skill in like a strategy game or any kind of game like this. So when I say I want to proc Astra, it means I want to activate this skill, which I think is just. I think it's a 13% chance for Ulster here, and 18% chance for Larse. Because it's a skill percentage. Just trying to be aware of all these road tiles and stuff. It's so hard to determine what's like a road tile and what's a sands tile. And that's actually kind of important because it affects my hit and evasion. Yeah, let's set up Larse and Seliph over here. Ulster, you can finish off this guy. I'm just going to be calling him Ulster, even though I know that the translation recently calls him Skahawk. Oh my god, he's just... They're going to get so much XP from this shit. programmed random skill occurrence. That's a good way to put it, thank you. Alright. Then keep Lana close behind, just in case anything goes bad with these armor knights pulling up here. Where's the first castle we have to capture? I think it's Genealogy, right? So we will have to move past all of these fellas. We'll have to cut through them to get to Johalva. Wait, what the hell? He's got 16 speed? Obviously he gets weighed down like hella by his axe, but that's actually very impressive. Sophia, I just saw your text. Thank you. Alright, nobody's taken any damage yet, I don't think. So, we're good to just move up Lana right here. Once we get to Genealogy, I do want to repair Seliph's silver sword. Damn! There we go. She's not quite bulky yet. I do not want to do a 3 houses Iron Man. I do not want to play that game again. I've already played that game like 4 times in my life, and I think I've played it enough for my taste. All right. Oh, here comes. All right, here comes everybody. Here, I gotta enable their portraits here. So it's Oife, Dermot, and Lester, right? Fake fan? Hey, only real fans talk bad about Fire Emblem. Nobody hates Fire Emblem more than Fire Emblem fans. Alright. Let's see. Just have them talk here. You holding up okay so far, Larce? Yeah, I'm getting by fine. Just be careful out here, okay? Your usual brazen antics will only get you in trouble now. I know. What, do you think I'm still a child? Man, that iron will of yours. Guess you're just like Mom was, if what Prince Shannon told us is true. Yeah, Ira. I can't remember a thing about her. You? No, of course not. We're twins, remember? If you were too young to remember, then so was I. We weren't even 2 years old back then. It was Oife who took us with him when he fled to Izak with Seliph. We waited and waited, but Mom never followed. Guess she didn't make it out of the Battle of Belhalla alive. Oh yeah, and Larce is like, there's no way she's dead. Oh, she gets a point of luck out of that? Interesting. Alright. Podcast when? I don't really want to do a podcast. I would have to find like a good excuse to do a podcast. Alright, let's move everybody up. Oife here is pretty damn strong from what I remember. And then this guy, his dad was Midir, right? From what I remember. Which I had to do pretty much on the fly because I didn't realize that Noish got paired up with Sylvia, which was a complete accident. Alright. Fire Emblem Genealogy of the Holy War podcast series. I don't know if I'd be able to do an interesting enough podcast. I do have a video planned where I'm going to essentially recap all of these streams in like a shorter form. And I've been writing up the script for that. just a bit at a time. But I don't know. Podcasts are kind of limiting. There's no visual element to them. Damn, nice. Alright, so we're gonna have a bunch of fellas up here to deal with. Revo phase. I don't know when those units start moving. These yellow units down here. Your podcast would be even better than claviculars. I don't know who the hell that is. Clavicular Mogs. ASU frat. Is that a thing? Is that a meme? Alright. Boyfei, you got the Armor Slayer. You'll be fine. Does he have Pursuit, Boyfei? He does! Look at you. And he has Critical as well. Oh, yes! I forgot, Lester has the Brave Bow from Jamka. Hell yeah. I just don't want to subject anybody to too many attacks quite yet. Bone Smash maxing? What the hell is that? Oh my god. Sounds painful. Alright, Seliph has easily the most... Oh, except for Oifei, obviously, but... I'll set him up with his Silver Sword. He'll probably one-shot. Wow. I love those movements. I love the animations in this game so much. Alright, Ulster has slightly more... Oh no, they have the same amount of defense. He's just got like a tiny bit more HP. Let me see, what does this guy's range look like? Alright. McDermott, McDonald's, you come down here. You have Charm, right? So you'll be able to... Mortal Kombat video, except instead of shocking yourself, you bone smash with your favorite hammer. I don't have a favorite hammer. Alright, let's see. Larcey... Yeah, she's a little bit faster, which helps her evasion. I'll send her down here. Nice. Yeah, she and her brother are gonna level up so fast. She got a point of magic. Alright. And then Lana. Can you talk to your brother? No, not yet. This game's music is so good. Okay. Well, I've moved everybody, so we're good. Oh, these guys are moving now. happen after Larse. 10% hit chance. Can you imagine if she just dies this chapter because of terrible luck? That'd be so sad. Ooh, okay. Larse just is one of my favorite units to use in the game. Wow. Totally unnecessary Leon Kennedy backflip. Nice. Okay. Alrighty. I'm assuming these ruffians aren't moving quite yet. I think that's when we have, I think that changes when we have Arthur and Femina show up. He's taking a little bit of damage. We'll heal him first. I understood that reference. Did you just use an M dash, Spencer? Are you getting AI to write your chat messages for you? Alright, who do I want to get this kill here? I would give it to Lana if she could actually attack anything. How many kills are on this Brave Sword? 19? Still want to get that to crit potential eventually. Ah, she's just not strong enough to one round quite yet. Alright, I'll give this to McDermott's. Oh, that's right. He's not going to have inherited anything from Midir. Except for like a good skill or two. He has Charm, though. Charm is nice. He has Pursuit and Accost, so those are halfway decent. I mean, Accost can be kind of annoying sometimes. Oh, he has the Renewal Band, too. But, Accost can be annoying if he's, like, on the verge of dying. At least I remember it being that way in, like, Thracia. ChatGPT, that's a funny concept. Would you like me to write out some other possibilities, or should we just keep the thoughts flowing? I should probably give most of these kills to Seliph if I'm, you know, caught between that and something else. Good. There's an Astra proc. Good. Alright. How many leadership stars does Seliph have? 3. Is that more than Sigurd had? So he's got even an extra bonus in that sense, because he can give out extra hit and avoid to everybody else. It's pretty good. I thought I remembered Sigurd having 2. Maybe I'm wrong on that. I should do some of these conversations too. Because who knows if they're going to give some stat boosts or whatever. I don't have the I don't have like a guide pulled up yet for that sort of thing. Alright, so we'll have Seliph move up first, and then Oife can talk to him. Alright, nothing altogether too important. Lana move up. And then Lester. She got 1 luck. The 3 stars is a glitch. He should have 2. Really? That's interesting. This game is so weird. Does it just display as 3, or does he actually get the functionality of 3? I imagine it's probably the first. This is going to be so annoying to have to run all the way up here. Good amount of folks over here. I could just funnel them through here, this like 2-space area. I could do that and just give Seliph a bit of favoritism here. So that'll make the rest of the game a lot easier. So let's do that. I don't know why I moved Larce back like that. She should probably be more of a frontliner than her brother right now, if considering his wow. Alright, hold on. So we've got Dermot giving Charm Assist. Lana's here. She can Physics Staff anybody who needs it. Or just heal. I think you get the benefit, but it happens if you never save and instead use save states. Interesting. That's really weird. Alright. Alright, Lana, you stay in the back. Alright, we've moved everybody we can. Let's just see how this goes. Ulster's probably going to take a good few hits. There you go, there's some Astra. And all he's gonna do is just get stronger over the course of this battle. Oh, I don't know why I give... Okay. Weird. I don't know why I forgot to swap out his Slim Sword for something better. It's okay. There you go. Good. All good stats. Lovely. Oh, this guy's gonna have... Never mind. Cool. I've always been a big Ulster / Skahawk fan. I think he has, just because he's Lex's son, I think he does have a slightly better defense growth than Larce does. Oh shit, that guy's on the move. Alright, let's just cut through here then. Let's do it. Okay. Alright, he's gonna have to repair that once we get to Ganeshire. A little bit of Lana healing. There's a few glitches that happen if you never actually load the game. I'd imagine the same one sitting and never load a battle save. I have a real cart. I just don't have a oh my god. Wi-Fi just went down for a second. But I do have a real copy of the game. It's actually one of my prized possessions. But I don't have a Super Famicom, unfortunately. Okay. Oh, he got 2 to his HP. Oh, that was a good level. Alright, this guy's got 6 HP. I'll feed him to Mr. Lester here. Maybe. Hold on. Well, he should be able to kill this guy without taking a counterattack, so... Okay, nice Kanto. Probably has something to do with the game needing to reset its memory. Makes sense. Do we have any more talk conversations? No. I'll stick Wi-Fi right here. Alright, yeah, we just need to make our move. Is there anything of significance up in here? I think most of the important stuff that we want to get from people are on bosses, from what I remember. Not that guy. I think like right here, yeah. Interesting. I mean, like anything that didn't get inherited, I think just shows up on bosses later in the generation, so... After Seliph. It's probably because he has 1 durability left on his silver sword. Yeah, so he knew he wasn't going to die to that. Sometimes in shops. Interesting. I just don't know if I should rush for this village. I'm trying to think about like how I want my money distribution to work out, because I want Leaf to get a lot of money. Because I want him to get the Paragon ring. Paragon band. Who do I think has it right now? I think Arthur is gonna have it when he shows up. 11 defense on Larcey. That's those Lex genes coming in. I got a hot take. I think these animations are better than the GBA animations. I think the GBA crit animations are really awesome, but I like how they actually move around on the battlefield in the Super Nintendo animations. Super Famicom, you know what I mean? Like, they don't always have to return back to their same spot during combat. I should use more heals with Lana. Just get her some of the XP. Like, don't get me wrong, this GBA games still look great, but I mean, I'll always think that the best looking game in the series is Shadows of Valentia. Just because of the artwork and everything like that. Always something gained and something lost when technology progresses. Well, look at you, Mr. Philosophizer. No, but I do agree. I mean, I literally just bought a bunch of old GameCube games. Because I know I agree with you. I probably will have a video coming out somewhat soon where I talk about my GameCube collection. But I've always been of the opinion that, like, the GameCube was, like, as realistic. The GameCube and that whole generation with the Xbox and PS2, I think that's as realistic as graphics ever really needed to be. Like, Resident Evil 4 on the... and especially Resident Evil Remake on the GameCube are like they still look fantastic, and they're going for a relatively real art style. I mean, it's nice to have higher resolutions and everything, but I think the chase for graphical fidelity at this point is over. Like, I don't even know why Xbox announced their next console at this point. Like, console generations can absolutely last way longer than I think Sony and Microsoft and Nintendo want them to. Nintendo is a little bit different because they're actually, like, doing something somewhat novel with the Switch and Switch 2, and with that technology, there's still definitely room for improvement. But in terms of, like, just basic home consoles that aren't hybrids, you really don't need to get much more realistic than we have now. Like, at a certain point, our eyes just are not going to be able to tell the difference. I don't know if these guys move from outside of this art style over graphics every time. Yeah, of course. Oh my god, I just remember that Patty's gonna have my leg ring. I'm gonna need to get that off of her as soon as possible. Just because Holin had it at the end of last generation. Okay, they don't move. Okay. Good to know. This guy's got Steel Axe and Steel Bow. You got it. I think Oife will just be able to kill these guys outright. just get us started on cutting our way into this formation. Okay, they're down that way. Got to be aware of when they start moving. I'm still waiting on a couple GameCube games to show up. Like, what else? I ordered Zelda Twilight Princess on GameCube. That one was kind of expensive. And then, but I'm going to be keeping these for like the rest of my life. So I think it's an appropriate investment. I'm not investment, I say. Emotional investment. Monetary investment for emotional returns is what I'm getting at. Maybe I'll just send Lester up here. Should be able to deal with that just fine with his... Oh, here we go. This is a little goofy, but... It's like Leaf with his light brand. He's not even going to show up with that, because Quan and Ethelyn left so early. Oh man, I'm kind of stressed out about that. 2 points of HP for Seliph. That's good. Like, I'm worried about Finn and Nana and Leaf when they show up. Oh, he's not gonna be able to kill. Maybe I'll just wait a turn. I do want to get my hands on Path of Radiance at some point. Like, I really, really do. I really do love that game. I want to, and I've played it. I can play it whenever I want right now, just on the Switch, or on Switch 2. Man, there's something really special about owning it. Being able to just hold it and know that you'll always have it. What? Wait, Lester, are you really not fast enough to double this guy? Oh, he doesn't have that. He doesn't have Pursuit. Oh, right. That's the cost of being Jamka's son. Another 2 points of HP for Lester. Ulster. Sorry. Everyone is so used to Midir being his father, they think he always has Pursuit. Yeah. And I mean, Midir is the only other Archknight that you've had to use at this point in the game. So it's kind of weird to have him not be able to double naturally. But... I guess I can here. We'll just do this again. I mean, I don't really ever pair Edain with Midir. I usually leave Midir single, actually. Just because of the difference in movement in Gen 1. It's so much more convenient to have Midir be able to run around and do what he needs to do without being tethered to Edain. I know they have a conversation, so maybe it's not that necessary, but I like to be very intentional about my pairings, which is why I'm so annoyed that Sylvia ended up with Noish this time. Alright, I'll stick Larce right here. She can, she has full health, right? Yeah. So, 31 attack. Yeah, she's fine. Just make sure she's got her Brave Sword equipped. It might break, honestly, during this round of combat, but we'll repair it once we conquer this castle. 4% hit chance. Gah! No, calm down. They're nothing more than petty rebels. So annoying. I guess Nana at least will have her Earth Sword. She's gonna have a lot of shit from Lachesis, actually. You don't have to use that. Well, it's good to get a kill on it. There you go. What is with the 2 points of HP growth? Holy shit, also. Really good level up. I bet they'd want to join forces with you. Thanks, old man. Appreciate it. Right, this is like on... Oh, wow. I thought she had 5 uses. That's weird. Alright. Like last time. And she struck... Oh, wait. Do Pavis... Does hitting against Pavis not take a bit of durability? That's interesting. Alright. Let's have Seliph maybe come in here and finish this. Silver Blade. I don't think he'll actually be able to finish it. And he's not going to have space to take this return band. Assuming he gets it. Okay, whatever. It's not that big of a deal. We already have one, and it's on Dermot. Oof. Oh, I already moved Lana this turn. Shit, that's bad. That's really bad. What was that, a 15% hit chance? Oh, man. The run... There is like a... like 15% chance the run ends here. I can't believe this. Oh, come on. Against the first boss of the generation, really? I mean, there's a good chance he just dodges it and this won't be a problem, but it's real. Dermot's giving Charm Assist. So, I mean, I think we've done everything we can do. Oh, wait. Wait, no, hold on. Oife, yeah, you're right. Oife Javelin. Oife Javelin. But there's also the chance of a... Right, that is what I meant. And, yeah, he doesn't double. Oh, God. I can't wait for this. Oh, God. Oh, man. 15% chance. Please no. I don't believe it! Oh my god! Oh my god! Two back-to-back 15% chances. You have got to be shitting me. Hold on. I'm running the math on this. 15 times 15. 2.25% chance. Ugh. Damn, that sucks. Alright, well, I have to stick true to my word. I've been advertising this as an Iron Man, and that means I have to play it as it is. Wow. Alright, hold on. I have to laugh. I just have to laugh. Oh, wow. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, chat, clip that. That sucks. I probably will make that into a short of some kind. It's okay to cry. I mean, you know what? The thing is, I'll probably end up just finishing this playthrough in my own time. And starting that chapter over again, but the stream's gotta end. That's just what an Iron Man is. Damn. Ugh. 3 houses Iron Man time? No way. That's like a 60-hour commitment. Wow. Well, thank you for everybody who's shown up over the course of this stream series. You can stream this as a non-Iron Man. No. I was very... I don't want to break the rules. I was very, like, upfront about the fact that especially when people voted for whether or not this was going to be an Iron Man or not. I wanted to be as faithful to whatever ended up getting chosen as possible. So, yeah, that's the end. Sorry, Granville. Your savior is dead. Thank you guys for showing up. It's always a ton of fun to share. I think I've streamed this game like 3 times at this point. Each time I didn't really finish it. But it's always really fun when people come in and we can share our love of this old ass game. I will be praying for a remake of this game every day until it happens. I have been. For like the past 5 years I have been. But regardless, thank you guys for coming on this journey with me. I really appreciate it. All right. Take care, and I don't know when I'm going to stream next. I'll probably just get back to working on videos, so. Yeah. But I will condense this down and like write up a script and summarize my streams that I've done on this, just for fun, into a video. So, look forward to that. Good night, Shozo Kaga. Thanks, Kaga. Anyway, I will catch you guys later. Hope to see you soon with content of some kind. Yeah. All right. Take care. God damn it, dude. I don't believe it. That's so ridiculous.